Two-Face has just announced his divorce from Annie. Now, before you go ahead calling Two-Face the devil, like some people are calling him, listen to what his brother had to say about Annie in 2021.
Everything. I am going to scatter everything. Nobody knows the rest of an angry woman. I will ruin everything.
His brother came out to say that Annie Idibia maltreats Two-Face at home, and she literally makes life unbearable for him. Everybody already knows that Two-Face is the cheating partner, and he's probably the one that's making Annie act this crazy. Being Annie and having lived with someone that is a cheat all through the years, to the point where it's now beginning to affect you mentally, I would think that the right thing to do is actually to like quit that marriage for everyone to go their separate ways. Them getting a divorce as a solution to all this constant toxicity between them might actually be the best thing that happened for them, because this thing has been on and going on over the years. I'll assume that Annie probably likes him so much that she cannot stand him cheating or doing anything that, anything that just pisses her off to that extent. And the reason this thing happens is because she probably likes him too much, because there are some women that with men that they love, that they call their husbands, but they don't give a fuck if they actually cheat. But she probably likes him too much that every single cheating activity or behavior pisses her off and makes her a mad person. So I just wanted to mention that everyone keeps saying this is not the best time to have announced it, but no one knows what's actually going on behind closed doors. No one knows the heat that this guy, Two-Face, was catching that made him come out to announce right now that the marriage is... Nobody knows exactly what's going on there. If you even go and watch that video of Two-Face announcing that yes, that he wasn't hacked, that they're actually getting a divorce, look into that guy's eyes. You notice that that isn't the usual Two-Face. Everyone was literally saying that this guy has pain in his eyes, and just coming out of the blues to announce this thing wasn't just ordinary. So let's be careful how we are calling people out and heaping blames. Yes, he had to take the blame of cheating continuously, if actually that's actually what happened, and making her this maniac. But Annie on her own is an adult. She could have actually walked away, but she refused to walk away for reasons best known to her. And so if he's even the one that's coming out to even now end the marriage just for everyone's good, it's good. If you have been calling Annie out all this while, telling her she needs to leave the marriage, and now coming out to bash Two-Face for being the one to announce the divorce, God will judge you. I still remember the time in 2021 when this thing trended, right? And we heard a voice note of Annie Idibia screaming like a maniac, like a mad person over the phone, threatening that if Two-Face ever goes to America to see his baby mama, she's going to do this or do that or do that. So this one I didn't start today, right? So if you've actually been following this thing over the years, you understand how toxic this thing has been and how it's probably even affecting her mentally the more. If you didn't watch the videos back then on the voice notes, I've gone ahead to share it to my stories, and even all the posts that his brother was making then via his Instagram stories, because this was in 2021. Two-Face's brother called Charlie Idibia, he was making a whole lot of posts. I'll go ahead and share it in the Insta stories.
Everything. I am going to scatter everything. Nobody knows the rest of an angry woman. I will ruin everything. Hello, Inobia family. This is Annie. Said I was with my husband today. Peaceful, nothing happened. My husband told me he had a shoot today. Only for him to pack his things and his stupid cousin Frankie helped him plan it. His family does not love me. They hate me. They've been giving me hell for 10 years. Today, my husband packed his things. He lied to me that he was going to shoot. But my husband is on his way to America, planned by himself, FL Morigbe, and Frankie. All of this behind my back. I don't deserve this. I don't. I know this is not your business. But I can't call any member of this family. I can't even call his manager. He will not take my call. Because he thinks I'm the reason. He thinks I'm in his way. He thinks I'm in his way. So FA would never take my call. He just sent this on his way to America without telling me. Without telling me. He's going to seek Pero in America. And his other kids, don't move this car. Park this car. I'm going right now on Instagram Live. I'm going now. I'm done.
Annie Idibia was groomed by Two-Face, and you can believe what you want to believe, but she met this man at 15. He was 9 years older than her. A 24-year-old grown-ass man has no business dating a teenager, a 15-year-old. Adding to the unbalanced dynamic, the fact that he was an up-and-coming star and at some point was one of the biggest African artists. You have to keep in mind, we didn't have Whiskey, Burna Boy, Amapiano. We didn't have all of that. Europe, America, they did not know African music, but he went worldwide. So for people not to see Annie as a victim and actually make fun about her situation with Two-Face actually pisses me off. She was a young girl that should have been protected by her parents when she met Two-Face. And this guy started dating her with his 9 years of life experience that he was ahead of her, knowing fully well she's young, she's impressionable, and she grew to just accept him and compromise and just accept that that's how relationships are supposed to be. She has to just accept whatever comes her way. For some people to think that it's funny that she met him at 15, but was the last woman to bear his children because he had like 5 kids with 2 women. These women are not even side chicks. These are her co-wives. It's just that he didn't marry them. But he had 2 separate relationships, had children with them before now having a child with her. Do you people understand how mentally damaged a woman has to be to not only accept that type of nonsense, but to also rationalize it, embrace the children with open heart, like not even show any animosity towards those women and act as if everything is fine? Annie had her youth stolen from her by a useless man. And a lot of Africans will choose to look past that because they see her flying private, they see her holding Birkins, and they feel like she has access to so much. So why would we care about that? She should be happy. I don't think you people understand that infidelity and manipulation can destroy your self-esteem, destroy your self-worth, destroy even your trust in yourself. Like, a man can manipulate you to the point that you will start questioning your own you will question things you saw with your own eyes. You can see him doing something, but he will now make you believe he did not see it. He can make you believe things that never happened. You need to imagine there are women out here or people out here that have been cheated on by someone they would have never expected it from, and they are like having a full-blown panic attack and finding it hard to breathe. Some people stop eating because of love and heartbreak. Now imagine that person is your world. You have married him. Everyone around you has told you that you need to count yourself lucky to be with him because he's this mega star. And then also women, being as spiteful as they can be, will be telling you that, oh, you're not even fine enough to be with him. You don't even deserve him. He can get finer girls. And then on top of that, he's significantly older than you, has shaped your view of the world, shaped how you think. He's been part of your life for longer than you can think. Like, he's been part from of your life for the majority of your life. And this person that is your only reference of love is someone that treats you so badly. I don't think people understand that, like, some women that want running around and mad on these streets is because of men. Like, the women that people see that they just off their wig, off everything, and they just run around naked. Most of the time, it's men that made them do that. Because I don't like how a lot of us downplay the impact of psychological torture. Women suffer more from autoimmune diseases than men, significantly more. And the reasons could possibly be traced back to the mental load we carry in all relationships, in society and friendships everywhere.
That a man would love a woman to hell.
100%.
But maybe he's somewhere.
Yeah.
His dick would just decide something.
No, he's mine, not his dick. It's not his own entity.
Okay, however you look at it. Yeah. He will fuck.
Even if he's married.
But he
and he's
will not
committed.
even give a fuck about that person. He just wants to.
So is that us? Yeah, you're talking about generally, or you're talking about yourself? That's what
Is this what you believe, or you're talking about gender?
It's what I believe.